just when Anthony Martial, right, he gave one of the best, the man of the match performance, nobody want to turn up. Nobody want to turn up. Okay, it's okay, it's okay. I'll represent Jom United. I represent Martial FC today. Okay, let's go. This was exactly how Marcel was smiling just now. Okay, like this. Okay, like this. Okay, so salam sejahtera and welcome to Jom United. We are a Malaysian Manchester United fan channel. Yes, dengan bangganya Buatan Malaysia. If you are new to our channel, do the YouTube stuff. Please like our videos. Right? Please comment below. Comment below. Remember, smash the like button if you think this is one of the best Manchester United games you have watched so far. And most importantly, please subscribe and share these videos, share this channel with all your friends, okay? And then, of course, please check out our Telegram group, links in the description below, all right? We got a fantastic community of Manchester United fans. And apparently now, the application to join Marcel FC is increasing, okay? But we are still accepting members now, lah. Pre-season, we are still accepting members now, lah, okay? Okay, we got a comment here by Nabil Aiman. Okay, besar senyum Martial streak. Yes, 3 games, 3 goals. What more can you ask for? Okay, so before I begin, I know I'm a bit excited. I'm talking a bit fast. Okay, but let's all just take a step back. I'm going to take a step back. It's only pre-season. Yes, we know that. And then this Crystal Palace team, I think they are not playing with their first 11. Maybe only their back 4, and then with this Ayu guy only, right? I think the rest is all their second team players and whatnot. But regardless of that, okay, let me just say this. How long has it been since we last seen such a game by Manchester United? Even the pre-season games, even before this, under our previous regime of Ole Gunnar Solskjaer and whatnot. Okay, shout out to Admin Gomba. Okay, yes, pre-season usually you don't take it very serious, but you can actually see the players and the manager himself. They're putting in so much effort, emphasis in this game, and they are taking this thing very, very seriously. This game very, very seriously. Okay, so of course we have Ralph Rangnick. He talked about his 8-second rule. Okay, every time you lose the ball, you need to retrieve the ball within 8 seconds. Then you got 8 seconds to counter attack and score the goals. And then let's add one more. You smile for 8 seconds more. Okay, smile after you score the goal for 8 seconds more. Okay, that is what we actually witnessed today in this game. Okay. So Erik Ten Hag, okay, let me just start off. Okay, today I'm doing it solo lah, so forgive me if there's a bit of hiccup here and there. I'm very excited. I'm trying to do a Mark Goldbridge, right, from United Stand. Okay, so let's start off with the manager, Erik Ten Hag. Okay, again, like I mentioned, this is a pre-season type of game. Okay, usually we don't take this seriously. We are trying out, players, giving chance for youth to play and whatnot. But after, even when we are leading by 3-0, he was literally shouting profanities at a player. I think it was who? I think it was Savage. I think Savage. He actually was out of position and what. He was actually throwing the F-bombs and whatnot. When you are leading in the pre-season game, that alone impressed me. Okay, so is this a beginning of a new era, a new style of football? Okay, this is no longer Ole at the wheel type of football, but smile, express yourself. No, we are at the dawn of a new beginning of the Erik Ten Hag ball. Okay, let's give a name lah. Okay, Jom United guys, let's give a name lah. Let's call this the botak ball lah. Botak ball lah. Hashtag botak ball lah. Let's start this lah. Right? Hashtag botak ball. Yeah, it's Charlie Savage. Yes, he was out of position, and then basically Erik Ten Hag was shouting at him. All right. So okay, we got a lot of comments. Oh, thanks man, thanks for. So it doesn't feel that awkward lah when I'm doing it with so many comments. Muka banyak senyum. Of course, bro. Arsenal. Okay. I'll talk a bit about the Martial's touch later lah. Quite similar to what Gabriel Jesus actually did that day lah. But of course, Martial one I think is nicer a bit lah, right? Comment by Admin Gomba, pre-season only, but okay lah. Confidence boost, especially for non-performer. Hey, come on lah. Everybody starts with a clean slate, but the thing is they gotta keep their slate clean. Okay, so Martial now is like polishing berkilat macam kepala Erik Ten Hag. Alright, so it's all good. Okay. Martin mentioned if we lose, it would be just another pre-season game. Yes, it's true. But then again, We are excited for this. I'm sure a lot of the JomUnited community members in the Telegram group, they were actually talking about it. They are actually looking forward. We are actually looking forward to the new season. Even with our shambolic transfer so far, we are actually looking forward to this. And then the thing is, we only have one new player in our current 11, Malaysia, okay, which I will go into later, right? Okay, let me see. Okay, let's talk about the first goal, all right? Let's jump into the first goal, all right? Tyrell Malaysia, okay, what a breath of fresh air. Okay, he actually made Luke Shaw look like Luke Shaw is the new player trying to integrate himself into the team. You can actually see the confidence in Tyrell Malaysia, and the thing that really, really impresses me, his ability to think and act fast. Okay, the cross from the left-hand side when he saw Dalot basically being open in the right-hand side. You know, if it was Luke Shaw, right, probably he would have thought about it, hold on to the ball a bit and pass the ball backwards. But no, this time around, this is something we have not witnessed so far. That cross immediately to Dalot, fantastic touch, and of course the cross to Anthony Martial, that perfect touch, and then that composed, I would say a tap-in kind of goal. He chested it down and then he tapped it in. So that is the kind of, the goals that, I mean, if like you are looking at a team like, for example, a City or a Liverpool kind of, that is the type of goals that we should be scoring. This top team should be scoring, and I'm very, very, very proud of that first goal. Okay, we got a comment here by Arman K. Hello from Singapore. Hello, fellow Manchester United, and I assume you are now an Anthony Martial fan, right? Okay. I really like the content on this channel. Thank you so much. Please share this channel with your friends, and please smash the like button if you really, really enjoyed that first goal. I really enjoyed it, but that's not my favorite goal. Okay, let's talk about the second goal. Okay, this second goal, this I think hands down, right? I think from last season until now, I think this I would consider one of the best goals ever. Why? Because it's a team style of goal. Okay, it's not the usual counter attack or the opponent screw up or make a mistake. Okay, it actually started. Okay, let me just get my notes here. Okay, it actually started from David De Gea. Okay, we always talk about poor ball distribution and whatnot. It actually started with his ball distribution to Bruno Fernandes, and of course to Anthony Martial. That touch, you will not see the touch from people like Lukaku. Okay, you will never see the touch from people like who else? What's the guy's name? That Nunes guy. You'll never see this kind of touch, this kind of fantastic, precise touch from him, pulling the ball back and then, of course, passing it over to Sancho. Sancho again to Martial. Martial again to Van der Beek, and of course to finish it all off, Marcus Rashford. Okay, so I think this particular goal, right, actually shows us that the potential of our front three. And also you can actually see the chemistry, the understanding between the players, which we actually witnessed this during the 2019 season. We are always talking about it, especially myself, because that was like the time where the front three was playing very, very fluid type of football, right? Rashford's goal was class also, to be honest. Yes, but it's more of the build-up play, the team performance to build up that goal for Rashford. It was fantastic. Of course, not to forget Donny van der Beek. Okay, so I think to start off the first half, right, I think we played pretty much compact, high line. In fact, every single player played well, except maybe if I could critique a bit, probably it's Bruno Fernandes. He looked a bit flat there. But then other than that, Harry Maguire actually looked good. Okay, we weren't put in any position whereby we panic and whatnot. And every time that Crystal Palace had the ball, right, we actually know which position we should actually go into, and we actually retrieve the ball back quite fast. Okay, that 8-second rule that actually Ralph Rangnick talked about last time. We are actually witnessing it right this very moment. Okay. All right. Comment by Lokman. Marcel was linked to Spurs in January. Let's forget about bygones. Let bygones be bygones. This is, again, like I mentioned, this is the new era of football. The hashtag, the botak ball, okay? AG, wow, Puji, Marcel, Kau need. Actually, not so much about Marcel also, to be honest. It's the whole team performance. I'm sure you also feel the same way, right? The way that we confident, even players like we always kecam, Rashford and whatnot, everyone is playing to their best. Even Fred was on form today. Even McTominay, who I always give a lot of stick, I think he was actually quite solid today. But of course, I feel that with someone like Van der Beek in the team, right, the attacks that when we move forward with attacks, we are more,
we have a system like and then also of course like with Van der Beek in the game, right? You can actually see his football IQ coming to play, running into places and whatnot. Not just like basically following, like the book, oh, I got to run here and whatnot, which is what I feel McTominay always falls into that trap. And whenever it doesn't really work, he maybe get a bit lost and whatnot. Okay, so wait, let me see what other stuff. All right, comment by Roger. Team played better when Donny replaced McTominay. Yes, totally agree. Donny looks much better playing with the first team. Yeah, although he had a not really a cameo, like he actually got 20 minutes. So I don't know. Do you guys think that moving forward, the coming games, especially this weekend game against Aston Villa, will this be how to say a platform for Donny van der Beek to actually play and to face actually a strong team? Okay, and then of course we are gearing towards the end of preseason. Okay, so the team to start in the start of next season has to be solidified by now. So do you think that Donny van der Beek has a place in this team? Comment. Let me see. Okay, we got a comment here by Brian Lee. Donny over Mayo. Yes, Donny over Mayo. I think both of them they have their their pros and cons and whatnot lah. Right? Of course, McTominay has his aggression and whatnot, and of course, definitely under a good manager like Erik Ten Hag, you can actually see the improvements in his play lah. Right? Okay, let's talk a bit about the third goal. All right, the third goal, I think this is pretty much a counter-attacking goal. All right, we are used to seeing this kind of thing, but last season, remember the time we were all so depressed and whatnot. Even our Ole Gunnar counter-attacking style of football wouldn't work. We don't really know how to counter-attack last season, but this time around, started by Fred to Rashford, and again that pass from Rashford to Martial, that link up between Martial and Sancho. Okay, I need to talk about that. Okay, I think last season when we first signed Sancho, right, I was bloody excited. I was one of those guys that was saying that, okay, he's going to be something like in Dortmund. You got Haaland and Sancho, the link-up play within with the both of them. Okay, of course, Sancho was out of form last season. And then, of course, Martial, the usual with Abang Martial, he was depressed and sad or whatever it is. But it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter now. We are finally witnessing that link-up play, that 1-2 pass between these two players. And I'm looking forward to see what they can actually achieve in the coming seasons. All right. Okay, you got a comment here by Nabil Aiman again. I think Donny knows how botak tactics. Okay, botak ball. We call it botak ball. That's why he gives Donny less playing time. But yeah, hopefully, I'm also very excited because we have Eriksen in our team now, in our Arsenal now, and then Eriksen has yet to play with the first team. And of course, knowing Eriksen, his ability, his his creativity, his football IQ is up there with the likes of Bruno and of course Martial and Sancho and whatnot. So I'm very excited to see what we can actually come up with. If like he's playing deep and whatnot, we got another option of another attack, another angle of attack. Okay. Okay, comment by Admin Gomba. Arsenal, we are Man United lah. Yes, we are Man United. Today we are Man United. Okay. Okay. Finally, we got someone to join. All right, finally we got someone. Admin Gomba, comment banyak. Finally you join lah. Huh?
Okay, yo. I think better you carry on je lah, Dong. I suka tengok.
Cannot wait. It's like I will finish this thing. Oh, it's already 13 minutes. Oh, actually, it's usually when we come live, we talk with the panel and whatnot. It's a different scenario altogether, than just coming up. That's why I think I really respect people like Mark Goldbridge, Flex on United View and whatnot. Those guys can do it elegantly and whatnot. Okay, I'm trying my best. Hopefully one day I can be something like that as well. Okay, so we got a comment here, a question by Roger Chew. Thoughts on Maguire getting boot? I think I don't know. I think in under normal circumstances, if we're playing that style of football we were playing previously and whatnot, I think we would be more. We would have paid more attention to that boot. For me, I think it was more like a banter kind of thing.
Yeah. So I think it's more like banter.
And of course, it's not right lah to boo your players. Like remember the last time the preseason, Ashley Young got booed in Singapore and whatnot. That was bad lah. That was before they even kicked the ball. So in this case, I would take it as a banter lah. For today, let bygones be bygones. Clean slate for everybody lah. Okay. Okay, we got a comment here. All right, this is an interesting one. All right, JHTV. No Cristiano Ronaldo, no problem. Okay, this one I'm gonna ask Admin Gomba. Admin Gomba, what's your take on this comment lah?
This just prove we don't need CR7 for the new season lah. Come on lah. Now, let me ask you this question. 3 games we are playing like very fluent, very attacking minded, can play high pressing. Then suddenly first game of the season, Ronaldo is playing. How would you feel?
Okay, if this happens, right? Okay, regardless lah, whether let's not use. Let me see. Let me think. Okay, because this brings us back to the scenario last season where Ole Gunnar that time he had to play Ronaldo. Okay, remember that Everton game? I think that first half, which we actually played good football. We Cavani up front, Martial on the left. Martial scored a worldly goal. All right, and then after that game, right, I mean second half, he took Martial out and Cavani out, and then Ronaldo came in. And then after that, I think Sir Alex Ferguson actually said that hey, games like this, whatever game, you got to always start with your strongest one. In a way, trying to pressure the manager to actually play Ronaldo. Okay, in this case, right, I would say that if going to this season, okay, we still got like 2 more or 3 more preseason games. Correct me if I'm wrong, right? If we can maintain this fluidity with our front three, Ronaldo is playing in the front with this front three, I think we should stick with this. Okay, if Ronaldo actually comes in and play, right, this will actually make me question Erik Ten Hag's authority. Okay, because again, from now, the telltale signs, right, that what we are seeing, the manager shouting at the sideline. When was the last time we actually witnessed such a thing? And then not just randomly shouting for the sake of shouting. Even Big Sam can actually do this kind of stuff. But the difference is the players respond to him. You can actually see the players respond to him, which is an important thing. So the authority, the power is obviously with the manager, with Erik Ten Hag. So in this case, right, if Ronaldo comes in and play, I'm a Ronaldo fan. I've not been like Ronaldo and Ronaldo out and whatnot. I've questioned his goal scoring, ability. There was one time during the last season when he had a lot of chances and he didn't really finish at one point. I was questioning that. But of course, he's an integral part of our team. But then if he starts next season, I would say it's a bad move for the manager. He will make this Erik Ten Hag look like pretty much like, oh, the board is in control of this situation. And again, with the drama that is going on right now, right, I don't think that Erik Ten Hag would actually start Ronaldo. It would be a backlash from the fans and whatnot. And then we will create this kind of toxic kind of I would say environment within the fan base. I mean, right now there's 2 camps of Ronaldo in, Ronaldo out. And then with performance like that, not only from Marcel, of course, Marcel is the number 9 position, but performance like that from our front three, right? I think we shouldn't disturb this. We should keep the fans happy because end of the day, what we want is not about one single player. It's about the whole team. Okay, the whole team. So I would say don't disrupt first. And again, players that start, okay, they should be rewarded based on their performance from on the pitch. Okay, on the pitch, if they are performing consistently, doing their job consistently on the pitch, there's no point you actually take them. Don't say that, oh, during training that time, this guy was like scoring 10 goals. It doesn't matter what happens in the training pitch. What happens in the actual game is the important thing. So I say, like what I would say, don't start Ronaldo first. If he starts, I will feel disappointed a bit. Of course, if they can perform like this, it's fine. I wouldn't mind. But then again, don't disturb. Don't stir the pot. Don't stir the pot when everything is beautiful. I would say.
Yeah, I know. But looking at last season, memanglah orang kata last season we want to look at. Macam cakap lah, macam you give example lah. I can also remember last season when before we signed Ronaldo, we are playing fluid football now. Remember that Leeds game where I can't remember. Actually, we won 6-1 or 5-0 lawan Leeds United at home game kan. Di mana Bruno is playing false 9 now. Memang everyone is connected. Then suddenly when Ronaldo come, suddenly it disrupt the tempo. So itulah macam cakap lah. If say for the next season, I really hope Ronaldo leave lah if you ask me. But if he really stays, let's just play him a big part player rather than let's just make him the main man lah. That's just my opinion for the
but
season.
just again we got to take into consideration we need the quality. I think like last season we were talking about our front. There were too many players. That time we had Lingard around. We had Greenwood before Greenwood got into his situation. He was around and we were too packed up front. We were very narrow. Thin in the midfield and whatnot. But this time around it's different, is it? Because we don't have the depth up front again. If any of this one player, okay, Martial, he's a good player and whatnot, but he does have an injury record and whatnot. So if players like Martial gets injured and whatnot, then who is going to take that place? Are you going to play Amad Diallo or something like that? Which I wouldn't touch. I would just sell him or something like that. I wouldn't touch.
Yalah,
yeah,
tapi
we need the squad that we definitely need the squad that we need options, and that we need world-class players. There's no doubt Ronaldo, right? I think regardless whether he joins the preseason game and whatnot, like, if he goes in right now, I believe we can achieve something like that. Maybe not as fluid, but then we will get the goals. Not as beautiful fluid football as what we are seeing, but we will definitely get the goals and whatnot.
sure or not?
Yes, yeah,
No,
I mean, a player like Ronaldo with, I mean, his experience, we cannot question that, regardless of how much we like to banter and whatnot. We cannot question his ability, his world class ability. He won multiple Ballon d'Or and whatnot. I'm sure he can integrate in this team. I mean, with this current style of play and whatnot, I'm sure it will be in his bag of experience and whatnot. He can just pluck it out anytime.
Yeah, true. Tapi the way I nampak, if you look at the current setup by Erik Ten Hag, kan, do you really think Ronaldo can play like that?
Why not? Sure. Again, okay, when we're all talking about pressing and whatnot, the issue, okay, Ronaldo, right? When we talk about pressing, what is the issue with Ronaldo? Most of people would think 37 years old, he's old, he don't have the fitness level to press. But mind you, don't talk about pressing. Multiple times he actually tracked back last season when the whole team was in shambles. He actually tracked back all the way to defense to help the defense. And if just say right now the system is established, right, whereby when we press, right, you can actually see the players moving into position. Not only one, you can actually see from the front, we got layers moving from the front three and then the midfield and whatnot. Just Ronaldo, I mean, maybe the ground, the pitch of the how to say the pitch that he need, the area that he need to cover is just a certain area. I'm sure he can actually do it. Someone as fit as Ronaldo, no problem, provided everyone around him knows what they're supposed to do and they do the basic stuff correctly. I don't see a problem, to be honest. I don't see a problem.
But have you seen Ronaldo playing in 2008, 2007? I don't think he do. Even though he's much younger back then, he never pressed. That's the thing. Because the one that doing the press is always about Rooney, the Tevez, the Pak Jisoo, kan. Looking at the current squad, you need 11 players to press out. If there's only 10 players press, but one player who doesn't press, then it's not gonna work.
How would you know that he wouldn't press? If just say you are Ronaldo, someone who's has so much high confidence and ego. I mean, in a way, like, obviously he has the ego, like, we cannot deny it. Like, if you have that type of ego, right? You see your teammates that you kacam, like last season, you came out in live television, said, oh, we got to improve the young players, don't do this. Right now, the young players are listening. Right now, the young players are running. Rashford, who don't run last season, he's bloody running now double what he did last time, triple, quadruple, whatever it is.
True.
Obviously, he would feel the pressure in a way for him to actually press and whatnot. And if he don't actually press and whatnot, I mean, don't you think that Erik Ten Hag will actually bench him? I mean, seeing from what we can see now, the character of Erik Ten Hag, vicious, fierce type of manager, he will definitely, I think he will definitely sound Ronaldo or maybe just pull him up. I got no doubt about that. Okay, we got a comment here by Lokman Yunus. Will you guys get Frankie de Jong? Okay, this is the $1 million question. Okay, Ijal, my question to you. Okay, Frankie de Jong. Okay, because like wait. Players like Eriksen and Frankie de Jong, right? They give us another array of attack, another angle of attack that we can actually incorporate. Okay, like right now, what we have attacks coming from the flanks. Our wing backs are doing their job very well, but midfield wise, maybe not so much at this particular moment. Okay, of course, Frank he started the counter attack, but then we want someone who can actually carry the ball and actually do something from the middle. We are actually not seeing that at the moment. Okay. So, would you think that the addition of Frankie de Jong, okay, regardless of whatever drama or whatever that is going on now, do you think that will add on to our team?
Yeah, tapi I actually, people keep on saying that the MVJ knows the tactic of Etihad. Memanglah dia, but that doesn't guarantees that he is gonna be successful or he's gonna play well at all dekat EPL tau. Because EPL is totally different monster than the other league. You got to admit that. Betul. Dekat La Liga, you dapat bola, you can turn and you can see. EPL you tak ada. You dapat bola, you kena either you have the instinct to make direct pass atau memang you have to like 0.1 second to make a decision. Either you want to long pass or you want to short pass. That's the trickiest part about Frankie de Jong yang I rasa can be something that the opponent can apa orang kata can exploit that tau. Because Frankie de Jong is someone, memang dia kata dekat Euro kita nampak memang dia boleh carry ball daripada defend ke midfield. Dia boleh bawa benda tu because the Europe style suits him, but not in the EPL. Benda tu yang I something yang memang I kata ada problem lah. Another reason kenapa I really don't want FDJ to come, because we have been wasting 2 months just to convince him to come. Tahu? Why?
Okay,
If he really want to come, I know lah. Maybe there's issue about the salary
the money,
and
the
what
wages,
not.
and, the old money.
That one I don't really care lah. It's your money about whatever lah. But if he really wants, we want a player who really wants to come to United because of Manchester United Football Club, not because of Barca dah tak nak I and Barca memang ni dia macam terpaksa pergi. I don't want that lah. I want players who really wants to play for Manchester United Football Club. Tu je about the FDJ ni.
But the thing, my question to you, okay, my question, it's going to be a tricky one. I'm sorry, but I got to ask you this question, right? You talk about this Frankie de Jong from the Spanish league coming, he will struggle in the Premier League. Okay, fine, I accept that. Okay, my question to you, we got Fred and McTominay. McTominay goes over to the Spanish league. Do you think he will prosper there? That's my question to you.
Yes, I think
McTominay will prosper in the Spanish league. Fred will prosper in the Spanish league.
Yeah,
okay, I don't know. Open the question to the live chat lah. Live chat. Do you think? Okay, of course we accept the fact that yes, players coming into the EPL they will struggle. Okay, but with our current midfield, who do we have? We got Fred, we got McTominay. Okay, these two players going into the Spanish league, do you think they will prosper like how Frankie de Jong actually prospers? If they go into the this Eredivisie. What is that thing? How you pronounce
Eredivisie?
If he goes in, two of these players goes into that, will they actually prosper there? So that is another angle that we actually got to look at this whole scenario. Okay, let me just check the a lot of Ronaldo comments lah. I miss a lot of Ronaldo comments lah. Okay, I got to read this out lah. Okay, Dom, but the stats don't lie. His pressing stats lower than Lukaku and he's getting old. You know, yes, stats is one thing, but then when you actually watch football, okay, I'll give you a best example. Bruno, right, last season, if you talk about stats, right, I think in the Champions League, he scored the most goal, giving the most assists or whatnot. But you look at the way that he was actually playing football. I don't know, would you rather have good stats and crappy play to the eyes? Or would you rather see good playing, a good style of football and then maybe the stats is not really there? I don't know.
What do you guys think? If you ask me, stats is just a stat. Stat is something that can be the one yang cover the mistake that you done now. Like, for example lah, easy to say lah, Pogba. He can have 10 assists, he can have 20 assists. But if he doesn't really impact the game, then for me he just fails. Seems like Cristiano Ronaldo. He has 18 goals. Now, that 18 goals is just a goals, but in terms of the impact to the team, in terms of I have dia punya apa, the influence in terms of the way the teams play, and dia for me he doesn't have that any impact on that. Tu je. People keep on saying Ronaldo scores Pogba tak ada assist kan, macam-macam.
Pijal, this comparison that you're giving, right, you got to see at that team how was the other players playing. We don't have a style and whatnot. I think the thing that we saw from Ronaldo last season, right, is more of like a desperation kind of thing. Like everything he has to do because he wants the goal. He wants to score. He wants to win. He wants to get the point. So maybe if we can give, like, for example, Maguire a chance to play captain armband, we can play Fred, we can play McTominay. We start with Fred and McTominay again, and we can actually see the improvements in the game from the Liverpool game right up to this particular game. You can actually see the improvements that in what they're doing, the way, the formation, and then the positioning that they have to be in. You can actually see that. If they can do it, why not Cristiano Ronaldo? Why not give him a chance? Again, we cannot compare last season because last season we don't have an identity, is it?
True. I'm okay kalau Ronaldo nak datang, but the moment he starts to be this one yang memang all this hand flapping everywhere here and there, that I hope that's the moment that mana the result are not going down turn ataupun something, the performance drop. I don't want. Hopefully we can keep that situation tu. Memang Erik Ten Hag has having a biggest job to do lah, nak kena handle Ronaldo punya ni kan. Itulah I think still Ronaldo is the ni lah yang dia nak kena jaga betul-betul lah, tu je lah.
But I think with his ability, and I mean Erik Ten Hag, I'm very sure that he is confident in his own technical ability, in his ideas of what he actually wants. Is basically when he's conducting training and whatnot, he's hands-on
on the field with the players, shouting at the players and whatnot. So if he has this kind of idea and whatnot, right, I believe he can actually convince Ronaldo to stay. I think what is going on now, I think probably it's Ronaldo, trying to trigger, the club to be more ambitious of signing players, to rebuild. There's this comment that I think I missed out that Ronaldo wants Champions League.
We already made 3 signings. Haven't that convinced Ronaldo enough?
No, but these 3 signings don't really fill the areas that we actually really need, which is actually the midfield area that we actually really, really need. Okay, yes, Eric. This Eriksen is I would say like so happen free transfer we get him in, but like a proper type of player, a proper like world class type of player or whatever it is, we haven't really seen that. So maybe in a way that of
So
course,
meaning
like you mentioned, 3 players that you say we got the 3 players. Do you think that these 3 players is enough? As a regular football fan, we are not on the pitch performing on a world class level like Cristiano Ronaldo, right? Do you think that these 3 players is enough to transform our whole team? Do you
For
think?
the first season, of course no. But Ronaldo have to be fair to Man United lah. Does he really want to stay because of Manchester United, or does he really want to stay because of himself? That's the question he has to ask himself.
I don't think it's himself, because I think if Champions League, right? Champions League, he wanted to leave for the Champions. I mean, he wanted to pursue Champions League, right? He should actually started this thing way early on, saying that he wanted to leave like the end of the season. But he actually came out with comments that, for the team and whatnot, blah blah blah, whatever it is, that he was actually looking forward to the new season. I think in a way expecting us to fortify our team and whatnot. Okay, wait. Let me see. Wait, there are a lot of comments here. Wait, let me just see.
I saw that.
No player is bigger than the club. Yeah, in a way, yes, no player is bigger than the club. But would you agree that having someone, world-class talent like Ronaldo in our team, that would be a plus point for us? Again, squad depth, even the bare minimum that what we actually want now is the squad depth. Okay, no doubt preseason, everything is good, everyone is firing. What if we get an injury up front? Okay, we
have
cannot...
used player. Garnacho.
No, but again, Garnacho is not even in the preseason team for whatever reason and whatnot. He's injured. Okay, if he's injured and whatnot, so how is he going to gel? There won't be time for us to gel again.
Then how about Ronaldo?
What? Sorry.
Then how about Ronaldo? So he's not joining the preseason. So how is he gonna gel with the team? The season gonna start around
you want to compare someone like Ronaldo, right, and a Garnacho, right? It's very far-fetched, lah. I mean, it's too far-fetched, lah. Let's talk about the experience. You talk about 37 versus what? How old is Garnacho? 19, 20 years old.
But both of them never played for Erik Ten Hag. Both of them never understood the way Erik Ten Hag is playing.
If you're going to compare 2 players like that, you talk about experience and whatnot. Are you telling me that Garnacho playing in the youth FA Cup or whatnot, he has more experience or equal experience as Ronaldo?
No. What I'm saying is that the chemistry, the tactic and the teamwork that Erik Ten Hag has set up is gonna be totally is something that has never been experienced by these 2 players, Garnacho and Ronaldo. So you can expect Ronaldo suddenly coming to the first 11, first game of the season, suddenly they are click. No, you cannot expect that. Same with Garnacho.
But Ronaldo has been playing with those players last season. He knows the players last season. Garnacho coming in, right, immediately into this first 11, right, he's going to feel intimidated. Definitely, man, you're playing with senior players, people much older than you. Do you think that he will actually immediately hit the ground running? Who has a better chance of hitting the ground running under the Erik Ten Hag system? Ronaldo or Garnacho? That is the question. Okay, maybe we can get some comments here. Okay. CR7 has played in various clubs and performed at all clubs he played for. Alamak, apalah adminku. Garnacho just turned 18, by the way. He has potential, no doubt. He has potential, but I think players like this, youth like this, we need to slowly ease them into the team. Okay, so I would say that Ronaldo stays.
So next season is the perfect platform for them to be experienced for the whole season.
We are sponsored by Adidas. Okay, comment by Nicholas. Experience lah. 20 years more experience than Chico Garnacho. Okay, let's not talk so much about Ronaldo lah. Okay, my question. Okay, Peter. Going into this game this weekend with Aston Villa, right? This is going to be a tough one. I believe Aston Villa is going to come with full force, and they actually already fortify their team with signings like I think Kamara and whatnot, right? The one that we are supposed to sign. If Ralph Rangnick was around, would have gotten that guy lah. But anyway, this will be a challenge for our team, right? So, do you think the first 11 that started today will be the same first 11 to face Aston Villa this weekend? Or is there any tweaks, any certain players you actually move up? Maybe, put Van der Beek in the midfield. What do you think?
I think he's gonna start with the same kind of players lah kot. Mungkin because of dia memang nak. I think Erik Ten Hag has identified his first 11 for the new season now. I mean the first game of the season. Mungkin macam cakap lah, there's a tweak there in terms of McTominay and also Donny Van de Beek. So dia nak tengok macam mana pairing of remember, as good as Donny Van de Beek, he doesn't have the heights of McTominay tau, the aggression, the heights tau. So mungkin that can be a factor kenapa McTominay slightly can start the first game rather than Donny. Because Donny maybe can come in the second half and then exploit those small areas yang macam we know Juan Mata have done previously kan. So I don't know lah, mungkin for this game against Aston Villa they're gonna start the same ni lah. Maybe there's a tweak in terms of on the centre back punya pairing lah kot. Maybe dia nak try Alex Telles pula main CB kan, because we have seen that we saw that Alex Telles pun dia dah start main CB kan.
Yeah, because actually the left-footed thing lah. The left-footed. Every time he wants a left-footed centre back lah. So in a way, maybe. Okay,
tapi I'm not sure whether Lisandro is coming to the Australia kan.
I don't know whether they are traveling. Maybe the live comments can share whether Eriksen and Martinez were actually.
Eriksen tahu, tapi
Eriksen maybe not lah, but Martinez I think he's like desperate, and then I think probably he's one of those players can hit the ground running lah. So maybe we can actually see him. Okay, Joshua Daniel. This is the treasurer of the Marcel FC. AM9 is the subject here. Wah, lama hilang suddenly appear, Joshua. Okay, got comment by Roger is not joining. So we gotta make use of what we have lah. But then again, do you think that maybe like we are getting a bit carried away because right now what we are actually seeing is not so much. It's more like the players we have, but it's more of the manager doing the job.
Yeah, betul.
The manager doing the job.
I think what we excited about is something macam kita lah. When we see at the training ground pun kita nampak the Erik Ten Hag is the one yang that really coach them rather than see someone like macam berdiri tepi kan. Main iPad. Main iPad. Duduk tepi. Macam tu lah. So it's something nice to see lah. But yalah, hopefully long that may continue lah.
Okay, comment by Brian Lee. Eriksen still in IGN checking his heart. Oh, by the way, guys, we have something interesting, right, coming up for this weekend, this Aston Villa game, right? We're just gonna do an announcement here, right? We'll be doing a live watch along in a studio environment. Okay, it will be something new. All right, we're gonna watch along. Maybe we'll do a pre-match kind of thing, the whole 2-hour shebang thing, then right up to the post-match reaction. All right, so stay tuned for that. You have to stay tuned for that. All right, it'll be something interesting. We are bloody excited for that as well. All right, it's something new for JomUnited. All right. So Smurf, you mean Ole who stays in the office, Pijal?
Give chance semua.
Pretty much. Okay, let's just take some key points here. So apart from the goals and of course the fantastic the fantastic style of football that we are seeing right now, any other positiveness you can actually plug from this game, Pija?
I think the positiveness is always about the attacking lah. I mean in terms of another plus point is David De Gea lah. Distribution. Yes.
But the goal. He's pointing to the ball. He's like pointing to the ball. He point to the ball.
Yeah, tapi boleh nampak for this season the Erik Ten Hag effect ni kan, boleh nampak David De Gea dia bukan pergi macam like memang dapat bola dia melulu je. There's a purpose why he kicks that ball lah. Maksudnya either going to the right back, left back ataupun mungkin target someone in the middle. There's a purpose in terms of the kicking lah. Kan? Kalau macam last season kan dapat bola dia sepak kan. Lagi-lagi bola Maguire bagi kan. So itulah something memang something different lah. So kudos.
Briley. Key point is Erik Ten Hag being savage towards savage.
But another one I just want to, I really, really enjoy is like, it seems like now everybody knows what they're supposed to do.
Yeah.
Like, you know, Bruno before this, I mean, although he's a bit, how to say, today a bit flat and whatnot, but you don't see him doing all those kind of Hollywood passes, you know, all this kind of stuff, you know, trying to shoot from far out. Rashford did just now, but other than that, I don't think anyone else. Marcel did, but then that was actually
Trying lah.
he
Can
was
see
trying,
they're
that was
trying
something
lah. Yeah,
possibly can score goals. But
Yeah,
I mean, now players seem like they know what they're supposed to do and whatnot. So moving
Yeah.
forward, I'm actually very, very excited. All right, I'm very, very excited. Okay, so guys, I think we are at the end of our show today. Oh, quick one. Pijal, man of the match. Come
Maguire.
on, man. Come on.
Well, definitely Anthony Martial lah.
Oh, that's all I want to hear. That's all. We could have done this within 5 minutes, bro. We could have done this within 5 minutes. I just wanted to hear that only. Okay, so guys, stay tuned this Saturday. All right, I think we'll be coming on live at 5 p.m. and whatnot. We'll announce it in the Telegram group. So to find out more, join the Telegram group. All right, so we'll update you guys on the timing and whatnot. But definitely there'll be a watch along. And also a post-match discussion in the studio environment. All right. So like usual, please like, share, subscribe, and we'll see you guys this Saturday. All right. Good night.